Hello, it's me, Eli, aka Slim. Yeah, today I'm making another video about comics. This is an old cover I made for the second chapter of my comic Alien 101, made a couple years ago using Clip Studio Paint. If you didn't know about the comic, you can read it on Webtoons. You can also buy copies of Book 1. I'll make sure to put the link in the description. Recently I've been inspired by a webcomic. This one's called Aurora, it's written by, well, I know them as Red. It's a member of this YouTube channel called Overly Sarcastic. I also listen to their podcast. But yeah, one day during one of their YouTube videos, I saw that they were making a webcomic. So I want to check it out. And since then, I've been just trying to get through all of it. A lot of content, great story. And yeah, let me see if I can actually find her real name. All right, I got nothing. So, by Red from Overly Sarcastic. They do a really cool series called Trope Talks, which goes over just, some classic literature, even some history elements, but they summarize things really well in a very entertaining way. So, yeah, check them out. I really like the way she uses color to differentiate shadow and light. So yeah, just inspired me to kind of get back into my coloring game. I've always been inspired by artists that can do really cool things and make it look easy. So like people have like simple art styles, but they do a lot of things with it. So I'm always looking to them for inspiration. A couple other artists that I am inspired by, Brian Lee O'Malley. He's the creator of Scott Pilgrim. You've probably seen the movie. But yeah, the movie was based off of books, which there's 6 volumes, so that one was done really well. Also inspired by Osamu Tezuka. I think I pronounced that right. But they're actually, responsible for Astro Boy. They've been around for a long time. They've done a lot of other stories aside from that. But what really got my attention was their story, Apollo Song. Yeah, really interesting topic of love, and just I was just really fascinated by the storytelling, and of course the art style. So you might be wondering why I'm revisiting this old drawing. The short answer is because I wanted to practice coloring faster. But the long answer is that as a creator, I have a tendency to look back at my old artwork, and I want to improve it, want to make it better. But it's a bit of a trap. With this particular comic, I'm about 800 pages into Alien 101, and I have about 400 more pages to go before I complete the series. I love where the story's going, and every book it gets better. So going back to color it in hopes of improving its overall quality is a little silly, just based on how much it will actually improve, which is, I don't think really a lot. I decided to chill out, wait for the story to be done, then go back and maybe re-release it with a few tweaks at that point. But just make sure I'm not making sense. I'm going to add color to a few specific chapters. Pretty much the majority of the story takes place in the past, being narrated by the main character, so I'll leave all of that in black and white, and use the pages that are happening in real time to color, along with the cover pages. Also, whenever characters kiss, I'll color those too for my own personal reasons. The technique I'm using here is actually pretty fast and simple to do. What I do is lighten up the opacity of the sketch layer, or in this case, the previous cover. Then I trace the lines using the G-brush pen, which is already preset in Clip Studio Paint. The trick is to make sure that you complete the lines, because the next step you're going to be using the paint bucket. You're going to eyeball off the sketch layer, and you're going to set the paint bucket so that it references all visible layers. And then I use the paintbrush to color in any areas that the paint bucket misses. What I wanted to see was how to draw the shadows using this purple and then set it to the darken blend mode. It still doesn't have the same atmospheric glow that Aurora has, but it's a good start. I'm pretty much just kind of guessing what that creator uses based on what I can see. And yeah, there's still something missing here. But I think it's a good start. I'm trying to keep these videos short, so I'll end it here. But if you have anything you want to talk about for the next video, leave it in the comments, and I'll try to get around to it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.